A year ago, Nick Harris was playing another game, the waiting game. In desperate need of a new kidney, Nick competed in the inaugural David Hookes Foundation match while still on dialysis. Cricket, his only good medicine in a world of ill health.
It's frustrating, you know, you want to get on with your life, you're in the prime of your life, in your early 30s, and it's time to move on and do that sort of stuff, and yet you sit there and you've still got to turn up, 20 hours a week out of your life on a dialysis machine.
And you're going to be the opposition, right?
Yeah. A year on, Nick Harris is back in the Barossa, this time as an organ recipient, a walking advertisement for the brilliant work of transplant teams and organisations like the David Hookes Foundation. What a difference 12 months can make, how your life has changed forever.
No, it's just been fantastic just to come from 3 years of dialysis to 7 months of great health, and now to top it off, to come here and play again for the David Hookes Foundation.
Bit nervous about playing with your heroes?
Oh, absolutely. I suppose wicket keeping as well. You're even more nervous because we don't have another keeper in the side to back me up anyway. So it's going to be great.
This field of dreams is the brainchild of the Château Tanunda owner, John Geber. He built the ground and they have come. This year's team's boasting 16 test players, including 4 international captains. Among them, the skipper of the world side, Kepler Wessels.
We'll have a bat, thanks Mikey. For how long? As long as possible. Good luck.
Mikey, we've got what we probably want. We want to get the fielding out of the way quick, and so we're fielding first so we can have a Shiraz last.
These guys might want to have a Shiraz early. That may help your team.
Yes, you're possibly right, but the Premier, I think, is batting first, so we're going to target him first up.
Is that a good idea?
Yeah, well, I don't come from here, so don't worry.
We were here last year, and by your own admission, you're the only person to be thrown out of the parliamentary cricket side. We saw that here. Are you any better?
I've been practising. Look, I had to practice. I got the message, in fact, international message, because she must be broadcast around the world. So I went to India with Darren Lehman. He said, you've got to lift your game.
From the hit and hope of the Premier to the silken grace of Carl Hooper, these matches are a melting pot of talents and technique, and a great chance to check on the form of our Channel 9 commentary team. Do you think there might be a little bit of chirping from behind the stumps, or other
what, from Healy?
Maybe.
I'm looking forward to every word, because it'll come back at him in spades.
Oh, get on with it, Pommy. It's Chris Tavares, isn't it?
With Hooper gone, our cricket host broke open the shackles, ending his innings with a flurry of stylish boundaries before retiring.
Unbeaten against Australia, what more do you want?
Exactly.
Where's the respect? Where's the respect?
It's fair to say some players have weathered the passing years better than others.
No way.
The body and style of Kepler are both still intact. This a rare return to one of his 2 test homes. Well, you're captaining this side, Kepler, and they put some runs on the board.
Yes, they did. I don't know if it's quite enough. It's a very small ground, and the Australian side got a pretty good batting lineup, so we'll have to wait and see.
From the moment Michael Slater walked to the crease, the Australian 11 made easy work of the run chase. Looks like you never left.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Did you enjoy it coming up the bat again?
I really did, and I love the fact that it's such a small ground, but a half hit can go for 6, so it makes you feel good. But it's been a superb day.
Behind the stumps, Nick had the best seat in the house, as some of Australia's most precious vineyards came under heavy fire. First from former Australian quick Brendan Julian. Before Heels set about bruising some grapes. But this match isn't about runs, wickets or even who wins. It's about transforming tragedy into a positive and widespread message.
There's just a strong presence of David for me anyway, because of all the guys that he's played with, and that they would just come and play and be part of it and want to encourage and look at that whole aspect of organ donation.
I like to sort of explain the experience of getting the transplant like as a ripple effect, and quite often people will think it just benefits the recipient, but it goes beyond that. Like, it goes to my immediate family and my mother and my brother, and then it goes beyond that to extended family like uncles, aunties, grandparents.
To talk to Nick and David and to those guys who've got their new organs, what it means to them, and so you understand the process, that the whole circle of life that we're involved with here, and that's what it's all about.
These days, Nick has his life and his freedom back. And for the first time in years, he's looking forward to the future.
It's like you're sort of set on this vision. You're just looking sort of down this narrow tunnel, just like looking for the transplant at the end of it. And now all of a sudden it's just like your vision is just widened. And you know, you're starting to plan ahead and get on with all the other things that all 32-year-old males are doing, you know, looking to get back into work, you know, look for the house, you know, do all the classic things that everybody does when you're 32.
That's what this day is all about, and I don't think the awareness is getting out there just yet, even though there's been so much work done on organ donation. So yeah, make sure you tick that box and talk to your kids about donating those organs.